You are radiating beauty, balance, and quiet power. Lead with authenticity and everything from love to opportunity.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Dawn Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Libra, your social life this week, the spotlight, of course, naturally is on you. Your social charm is off the charts, and people are drawn to your ease and diplomacy. You'll likely receive multiple invitations from intimate gatherings to larger events, and you'll know exactly where you're most appreciated. Midweek brings an inspiring connection, possibly with someone creative or spiritually aligned. The weekend favors relaxation and reflection with people who feel like home. Recharging doesn't mean isolation, just choosing company that brings you peace. Okay, Dawn, what do you have?
All right, then. First card out, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, second card out. Another Page of Wands. That's a whole lot of new energy right there. I'm telling you what. Third card out, a Six of Swords. And the final card out is a Two of Wands. Well, interestingly enough, don't be surprised if this week you're going to be given an opportunity, or you're going to be approached with an opportunity to get involved with what do you call it? A not-for-profit or a non-profit or a charity or something like that. This is a week where, again, with that page of Pentacles and that page of Rods, this is a week of bringing of news coming in, which again is going to help you bring joy or even deliver news to people who are in need. So don't be surprised if you're being approached to maybe work with a charity or a nonprofit, be on a board of a charity or nonprofit, or to donate some goods to it or something, or go to a gala. Somebody else that has a table, and you go to the gala, and you're like, I love what these people do. You're going to find that the needs that they're addressing are aligned very much with you. And it's interesting because there's been a bit of a void in your life. You feel like you want to do something. You want to get involved. You've been wanting to get involved in something for a while. You've been wanting to help and give back. And because again, you're blessed, and this is the one. So this is you want to be part of the planning. You want to be part of this. You want to get involved. And so don't be surprised if this week again, the whole significant social impact for the week for you will be the fact that you've just stumbled across something that has inspired you to get involved and give back to the community. And I love this because the Judgment card is whatever work you put out, you will get back in tons more than you put out. So the Judgment card says, yeah, whatever work you do is just, and it will be rewarded to you as much as you reward other people. Because again, the first and most important thing is rewarding other people, helping people. But in the end, the reward comes back to you. I love this energy. This is an amazing energy. These are good people. This is a great way to do something.
And I bet that occurs about midweek, because I said you're going to have an inspiring connection, possibly with someone creative or spiritually aligned.
Yeah,
that fits.
I love it. Yeah, and while you're at it, folks, please do align with us a little bit and have us come into your life on a weekly basis. That's easily done by hitting that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And when you do, if you are on Sonoran Mystic Tarot, which is my channel, then pop over to Your Love Goddess, which is Miss Bonnie's, and do the same thing. If you are over on her channel, you're welcome to come on over and join the family over here too at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And if you have enough energy, which we know that you do, pop over to Cards and Constellations and do the same thing. Again, by subscribing and by hitting that icon bell that says notified all, every time we go live or post or something else, you'll get a notice. You don't have to look for us. We'll find you. We'll track you down. And with that said, let's track them down to a little bit of finances. Miss Bonnie, what you got over there?
Okay, for money, you're balancing inspiration and practicality beautifully now. The Libra Sun helps you see where your finances or career can use better structure, not out of pressure, but from a genuine desire for harmony. Midweek brings an opportunity to renegotiate terms, adjust budgets, or discuss future plans with clarity and confidence. Avoid overspending on luxury or appearances early in the week. Towards Friday, a decision around work or collaboration can prove especially rewarding if you trust your instincts and stick to fairness in all dealings. All right, Don, what do you have?
Well, first card out, then three cards flew out. So the three cards that flew out, the first, of course, was the Chariot card. Second was the Emperor. And if you're going to have a money talk, man, it's good to have the Emperor there. He's almost as good as the King of Pentacles, if you know what I'm saying. And then, of course, that third card when you talk about the joy, which I love it, a ten of cups, which is just pure happiness. I'm loving it. So there's something moving forward. This is the victory card. You have been going through something financial. You've been dealing with some financial issues for a while, and maybe it could be budgetary constraints. Maybe it could be expenses that again absorbed a lot more of your money than you thought. Or it could be the fact that you have been having to just struggle with whatever life threw at you, and you're finally getting beyond that, and this is the victory card. So you're moving beyond that, which is wonderful, and you got your house in order because again the Emperor is in large and in charge. So I love that. So your financial picture is shifted completely, and whatever it is, again, and this could be the fact that maybe you were getting it noticed this week, you got a raise, or that you got a promotion, or it could be an opportunity for another job. This could be also the fact that you're that maybe you started a business at night, and therefore you're working that, and it's now paying off. But whatever it is, again, the picture has shifted, so your finances is finally relieved, and you're getting some help. There's still some work to be done. There's an Eight of Wands here, so it's not all clear and free and happy and joy, but it is moving forward very much. And then look at this, we have the World card. So the World card says at this point you are over probably some of the biggest hurdles financially you're going to have in a while. Moving forward, it's going to be good for you as long as you don't get yourself back in the same trap. And this could be, again, one of those situations when I see that 8 and that World card and then the Chariot of overcoming, it could be that maybe you overspent and got yourself in a situation that you got over your head too quickly, and then you had to work your way out. But the point is, again, you learned your lesson. You learned a lesson. You're like, I ain't doing that again. I ain't gonna do that again. And that's always a wonderful thing because you want to do that. And look at the Fool card. So it's a fresh new start. Again, your financial picture has just become something brand new for you. And if this comes with another opportunity, maybe a job, this could even be a job. You were offered a job with more money and relocation and all this. There's so much here. There's so much positive here, Miss Bonnie, that I'm telling you, the money picture right now, it's a good one.
It totally fits Libra and how they operate. They're very easily overspent. And I did say midweek will bring that opportunity to renegotiate, discuss those plans, and get clarity. So there you go.
I love it. I love it. I love it. While we're loving it, don't forget again, one more time, folks, hit that subscribe button, show us the love. And then we're going to show you love by talking about love.
For the moon this week, we start off with the last quarter in Cancer on the 13th. Now that's when we celebrate all of our success and the end of a project, and then we turn away and we look for the next new moon. Now, to find out what we're celebrating, we got to go all the way back. And we go back to the new moon, which occurred in Cancer on July 17th of 2023. Then the first quarter was on April 15th of 2024, and that's when you did all of the work. And then the full moon began this January 13th of 2025, and that's when you made any changes. So now let's go into the void of course. On the 14th, the void of course begins at 5:04 a.m. Mountain Standard Time until 10:47 a.m. when it goes into Leo. On the 16th, it begins at 5:05 a.m. and goes until 6:06 p.m. and then it enters into Virgo. On the 18th, it begins at 9:10 p.m. until the 19th, at 4:02 a.m. when it goes into Libra.
Hit that subscribe button, show us the love, and then we're going to show you love by talking about love.
Okay, with the sun shining in your sign, love is your playground this week. You're glowing with magnetism, and others can't help but notice you. If you're single, this is one of your most romantic weeks of the year. Someone may be drawn to your grace and confidence, perhaps through social media or a casual event. Don't chase, simply be, and they will come to you. For couples, this energy brings renewal. Time to reconnect, celebrate each other, and strengthen your emotional bond. Midweek, Venus softens your heart, helping you to express affection more freely and receive it in return. Okay, Don, what do you see?
We had jumpers. I'm talking not just a jumper. We had the whole deck flying, pretty much. I'm exaggerating. I understand, but no, seriously, 6 cards flew out, which is amazing. And the one card, the first card is a 2 of swords. Okay, so if you are, I just think if you are single, this is going to be a week for you. This is going to be a heck of a week. I really do. I think that you're going to have 2 different people coming in, and they're both going to pull from different aspects of the things that you want from somebody. One is going to be about life and living life, enjoying life. One is very, very much in the moment. Okay. And this is that new kind of energy, the new person who's all about living and enjoying life. And then there's one who's all about, hey, living for the future and working towards something. And so they're going to have different conversations with you because, again, these are very different people. But you're going to be fascinated by each, because one is going to be a hard work, dedicated person who has started his own business, maybe, or she has started her own business. And they are very good at social networking. So when they're talking, they're also marketing themselves, even though they subconsciously don't even know they're doing it. They're very good at that. While the other one's just partying and having a good time, which is wonderful. And then you're going to look at them and you're thinking, which one do I want as part of my future? Which one do I want to go moving forward with? Yeah, it could be fun to be with the fun one because, hey, fun is fun is fun. However, do I want a long-term something more, because that could be problematic? And it's interesting because you're in the mood for a long-term situation. So you're actually ready for a relationship. This is the card. So who is better focused on your destination? That's the question there. And hint, hint, hint. But that's the worker guy, the worker person, the worker female, the worker person energy, And I love this, the Empress card. So this is the beginning of a new relationship. This is the beginning of a new energy that is very much you and they are aligned. You will have choices. The choice will become clear. You'll know exactly which one you want, and therefore you're not even making the choice, because when the alignment's right, the alignment's right. Now, I'm not going to go into the couple relationship thing, because here, this one took as much as it needs to be. And if you're in a relationship already, you're okay. This is not a week for you to panic. So I'm going to ignore you and just be happy. Be happy you have someone. Let the people who don't have somebody.
Enjoy the week, the most romantic week of the year. Now, I know Libras really, really well. I can tell you which one of those you need to go for. And it's not the one that wants to do new things all the time.
Exactly. That only lasts so long.
Yeah. Libra has a tendency to do that anyway. So they need the balance.
Not that, but when you have to write the checks over time and you're like, okay, the partying costs a lot and the income is not so much. No, not a good way to go.
Exactly.
Life is only fun so long before you write the check.